Today is this is the fourth part of our series of ally quests.
Maybe I'm still asleep.
Doing Sofia Daguerre's
Maybe that's
ally
why I'm
quests.
still having
My
these
name
headaches.
is John, or Jonicus, by the way. If you're watching on YouTube, you can also check it out on Twitch Mondays at 9:30-ish. Started a little bit late tonight.
Fun is what I do.
Loud robot.
I find party supplies for you.
Started a little bit late tonight because like as soon as I started up the
Hey friend,
game,
welcome back.
Yalgoy just started wailing on my camp. But here we are. We're about to talk to Sofia and find out what her find out what the next stage of our quest is. If I remember correctly, it's been a minute now. Last time we tracked down like some dog tags, and I think now, and then we intercepted a robot again, I think. So these are fairly like radiant quests, but I think the major thing was that her buddy showed up again and
I'm glad we've been able to spend so much time together.
gave her some medicine, and I don't know, let's just talk to her in front, because I don't remember what we did last time. Let's see.
There was something odd about that particular Commander Gutsy signal, so I cross-checked it with the flight recorder data. The signal is tagged with a code that indicates it is a high-security holotape related to the deep sleep mission.
Oh yeah, so I have to go find this holotape. Okay. Can I listen to this? I already asked her all these questions, didn't I? Alright, I'll go look for this high security holotape.
It's got to be something significant. This could give me some closure here, finally. Then I can move on, like Emerson suggested.
Emerson's weird. I think that Emerson, yeah, we did these already too. Yeah. I'm not glad your ship crashed, but I am glad you're here, Commander. We're gonna say that because it probably gets us relationship points or whatever.
Please. After what we've been through.
Or maybe it does or doesn't.
After all, I'm in your ship now. That makes you the commander here.
Okay.
Optical sensors calibrated for detection.
I love that robot. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we talked about, she didn't, so that was a weird thing, is that she didn't really have any description of what she did in space. And if I'm thinking anything, any astronaut would be well trained and very familiar with what their mission was and their purpose for space. She's just like, I saw the Earth for an hour and then I went to sleep. So suspicious. Okay, Commander, we'll be back later.
Roger. Stay safe out there.
Alright, so we have to find the signal.
I could get used to it here.
So let's check our
Thanks for
map.
taking me.
Oh wait, it's
means
probably
a lot.
easier to do it this way. Boop, heavy eyes. So I'm expecting this to be another fetchy quest, but as always, this is a sort of fast travel light stream. You know, you don't run into anything interesting if you just fast travel everywhere. So what we're going to do this time, so last time we went down into the Cranberry Bog, we took Route 107 here down. And since we're heading into the Cranberry Bog again, we're going to actually follow the train tracks this time. It'll be a little bit weird because they're actually monorail tracks. But who cares? Let's just do it. There'll probably be a lot more combat this way. I'm gonna turn off real fast my microphone, because my in-game microphone, because that's just distracting every time it pops up. Makes me think that somebody else is talking. Okay. Oh, that's pacifist mode. We want that on. Audio. There's a little bit of autopilot happening there. Alright, and we don't want to go that way. We want to go down the other side of the train tracks. The eastern side of Foundation. So Foundation, I have issues with Foundation too. I mean, I know I'm parked right outside of them, but that's from when I was.
Sorry, no time to chat.
Okay, good, because I'm not stopping to talk to you anyways, dude. Like, I was parked outside mainly because of the faction quests, and I got kind of burned out with the faction quests, and now I'm kind of slow rolling it. Because I got the jetpack, and that really was the only piece that adds any real new element of gameplay. So I focused on getting the jetpack, which was about 3,000 script, a little bit more than that actually, maybe 3,500 script, gold bullion. And once I did that, I just decided to slow down. I recently added the buttressed mod for the chest piece, so that's adding another 500 gold bullion on top of the cost there that I've spent on the armor. And then the next piece is, so that's basically, I have the jetpack and I have the buttressed improvement. So the armor is finished, the chest piece is finished. So now at this point, I probably should get the legs, and then get the like, I think it's called like a cushioned mod for the legs, because I use the jetpack and landing is kind of a caught by surprise there. And we found a little campsite with a recipe. Steeped gourd blossom tea. We already know that one. Anything interesting here? Toothpaste. I'll take the squirrel on a stick. And the hood. Sorry, I can't help myself sometimes. That was a family. I almost said Family Matters. That was a Full House reference. Some more wood. I promise not to do the chipmunk voice again. Just kidding, I'll do it again at some point, but not tonight. Banned for the rest of the stream. Oh, it already sees me. There's that VATS bug again. So, it's just roving bands of random bugs. Like, you'd almost think that they would be in bands of like all the same kind of bug. Why does that one have bullets? That's just bizarre. Hear a radio. Oh, there's a house over there. Oh, I know where I'm at. I'm at the gee, I hope I'm going the right direction. I'm at the the South Mountain Lookout, or the Spruce Knob Lake is what I'm looking at, and that's like the house. Let's check this place out while we're here. Oh, Mirelurks. Oh geez, I do not like Mirelurk Kings. Yep, and they see me. Can't get me up here. Jetpack. Yeah, I really don't like jet. This is actually rather awesome, because I super dislike. Oh no! I really dislike Mirelurk Kings. Mirelurk Kings specifically. It probably helped turn my Pip-Boy off. do it quick. There we go. This is what I get for exploring, huh? Just die. Hate those things. The reason I hate them is they, first of all, they spot you almost immediately. Doesn't matter how stealthy you are. They just break your stealth. And in addition to that, they can close distance real fast. And when they close distance so quickly, as a stealth fighter, you just drop like, it only takes a few hits. From the fact that they can like melee and ranged attack sort of simultaneously. They're kind of hard to deal with. It's annoying. Okay, so here's a 2 Meg and Crater Freaks. Let's play this one. I haven't heard it.
What are you doing? No need for tape.
It's just a little insurance in case you need a
Oh,
reminder
no, I have
about the
heard
terms
this
of
one.
our agreement here.
Whatever.
Yeah, this is from
You
the story.
do what you want. He's worthless anyway. Now go on. Let us talk, Pete.
I think.
Sure.
I mean,
Like I said, I'll give you all the guns, ammo, and other supplies I took
Oh,
to
yeah.
get away from Foundation. If, and only if, you ruin any chances of your people breaking into that vault. You get it all once you get me that detonator, so I can break in myself and bring the goods back to Foundation. You'll have to let me back in then.
Yes.
Yeah, I just totally
get
forgot
location
about
of
this
gun
place.
stash.
Okay.
You get to go and
Leaving. It's only been a couple of weeks since I've done this story, and I still completely forgot about that place. I had associated it in my mind with
You and
the
your
daily
crew
quest.
could always help me break in. Get a nice cut of the treasure, right?
No. Vault gold is useless. You will see. Ammo, weapons. That is new world currency. To hell with gold.
You're missing out. But I guess we'll have to agree to disagree.
As long as you pay up after job is done. I won't regret not killing you when we found you. Can always come back to that if you're lying about stash.
No lie, sir. Understood. We got ourselves
Regret.
an agreement then.
Regret.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Regret. Okay. Yeah, Jesus, shut up.
Well,
And it's unfortunate that you can't,
recorder away. You have alcohol in this shithole, yeah? We
you
drink
can't
to
stop
seal
a holotape once you started it. Jesus. I mean, maybe there's a way, but it's not obvious. And that was annoying. Sorry about that. And I don't think, I know I haven't been to this. This is some kind of path up the side of the, oh, hello, mole rat. Oh, mole buddy. Alright, ammo box. Anything else? Oh, a hunting rifle. There was a point in time where I would have been really excited to find something like that. When I was still trying to get all the mods and things. I feel like I'm being led somewhere. Or not. I mean, well, there's a corn. I gotta take the, don't care for the gamma gun. I am tempted to test whether or not just falling down and then jetpacking before you hit the ground stops you from dying. Let's test it out. I must know. Nope. Still kills you. Alright. That's fine. Either that or I just need to work on my landing. Don't worry, we'll get there eventually, y'all. Okay. Oh. This way. Alright. Let's, wait a minute. Yep, south. And that's where I died, so... oh, tempted again. We're just gonna... It has to be possible to... Maybe it's like once you hit a certain terminal velocity. Maybe that's what happens. Anyway. We're using the map here as a compass, as a guide, as a signpost. There we go. Just take that stuff. I do want to keep it. All right. Oh. Rat stag. I mainly want the nuclear waste off of these guys, but the glowing meat doesn't hurt. I don't think I've ever come this way down the side of the mountain, but I do recall. Oh, that's neat. There's another. I want to check that out. Come on, there we go. No, no. There. So, Bethesda likes to put these little Easter egg things here. And give you some kind of incentive for walking all the way out on the edge of a... I bet there's a bobblehead. Alright, if I were a board level designer, I'd stick a bobblehead at the very end of this. Or, you know, I'm just walking all the way across this thing. That might be happening. Yep. All my hands are starting to sweat. Oh. Don't look down. Is it weird that I'm playing a video game, but this stuff totally makes me nervous? It used to make me nervous in Minecraft too. I'm very high up now. Oh, my controller's like wet. Let's keep doing it. I mean, why not, right? Look, the mountains just popped in. There has to be something good at the end of this rainbow. See, the quest marker down there. And there's a way down up here, so I'm kind of not as upset. But I did this. Alright. Oh boy. Oh yeah, so I can just drop down on top of this. And now I'm on the... Oop. There we go. Alright, give me something good. Ranger hat. Beer. Like a luck bobblehead or something would be appropriate. Plans for some sort of cool thing. Oh, lead. I mean, I guess that's kind of a reward. Now I'm heavy enough to break both of my legs when I land. Lead. Why would they have weights up here? I guess to kind of hold things, hold stuff down. Yeah, to keep the wind from knocking it down. Bags of cement. I wonder if this is a, like back in the day, would have been considered a great place to get cement. Just look at that. There's a whole lot of it. You know, if you can make the walk, maybe that's the reward. I think a Grognak magazine would have been good. Bobblehead, something rare. Cement you can technically get anywhere. And then this is a path that goes down. I wonder if it like... Oh, there's an elevator. Well, that's silly. So you could. I wonder if I just missed it and I should have gone the other direction. I'm not walking back the whole path. That was... Well, A, it's backtracking, and B, my hands were super sweaty and I don't wanna. What if I fall? Then I look like a goof. Shout out to the comedian Rachel Weeks, who has put, and Dan Sheehan, who have put the words goof back into my vocabulary. Alright. Oh, wait, here we go. Well, this creepy gnome shrine. Tokens. Tokens for something. Oh. So somebody was playing some kind of game of some sort of ball game where they were knocking bottles off the railings, I guess. We're going to take the elevator down on this side. It's the appropriate thing to do. Hope it works. Alright. Fusion generator, I guess that powers the... So, I mean, that's legit, right? Like, I can't think of many other better places to put an outpost than up there. You know, provided that everything was sturdy. You know, maybe there's some risk that the cars would fall, but you could totally build a sweet camp up there. Or in the case of like actual lore, you could build a very sweet outpost to keep an eye on things, to keep an eye on the cranberry bog, and to stay out of danger, because there's not much. I mean, there's one thing that you would find up there. Geez, I don't do this often, but I'm going to use a scrap thing because I picked up a lot of weight. So I guess I did pick up a ton of lead. Neat. I only have one left. $84 lead, yeah. There we go. Alright, we're headed towards Watoga. I think that's the asylum. So Watoga is on past the asylum. Or some call it Fort Defiance. Not much of a fort if you ask me. I'm also not planning to do Kappa Squatter. There's Watoga. Through the trees there. So the last time we came down the 107, there were a lot of random encounters. So I expected to find more, and maybe it's because only this part of our journey has been along the... Whoa, look at that. See, now I love finding stuff like this. This tells us a story. Oh, it's just the wind. Alright, so our story here is that these gnomes are alive when people are not looking, and they ate this man's entrails, is what I think happened. Or maybe some crazy person came along with a bunch of gnomes and decided to arrange them around this poor man's skeleton, and they left this one sitting on the ground for some reason. It's creepy. I'm not going to pick those up because it's bad juju. I think I'm just going to leave. Don't make the gnomes angry. What is that? Oh, it's a frog. I forgot these little guys were out here. Here. Yeah, I'll take some of that. Forgot the frogs in this game are... the little ones are electrified. Electric dart frog. And what is that? Antique store, Appalachian Antiques. Oh. There is totally a Wendigo over there. Oh, it flippin' saw me. I'll let it get that dude. Oh, the situation's not better. Oh, they pulled me down off of the out of the air. See what I mean about being a stealth fighter and having these silly melee enemies just close distance real fast? It's tough, man. being a stealth fighter with absolutely no, like, sense of danger anymore is actually what the problem is. So I think it's poisoning me, and that's why my character is just grunting perpetually. And our hunger for loose screws never ends, so we'll just take this stuff. Why not? Okay. I'm sure I've rolled past this place, but I don't know if I've been inside. Maybe I have. It looks neat. Why is it an antique store where you would find a Wendigo sitting on the roof? That's just creepy. That's creepy too, but I like almost didn't even notice it. I'm so used to seeing those things. I probably have been here before and just don't remember. Vacuum tube, huh? No plans for anything cool. So these are the kinds of places you'd expect to find neat plans. And you know, if I'm going to complain about the game more, then why don't locked safes have plans in them? I mean, I guess I don't think I've ever found plans in a safe. I find them in like toolboxes a lot. Sorry, wrong button there. Switch back to perk loadout mod. Worth 100% worth it every single time. Download it and keep it updated. And what are they doing with the death claw? Now this makes no sense to me. Right, Bethesda, come on. I mounted mutants in an antique shop 25 years into the apocalypse is really pushing it. They're all over the place in here. I just, you know, unless they have plans to turn this into I'm not gonna listen to that. We've already listened to one holotape. I'm just taking it and listen to it later. Oh, here we go. Take. Alright. On our way to Watoga. I think at this point we're going to beeline it in. Just to keep things moving along. Whoops. Misfire. I was rubbing my eye. Oh, I can't help oh, we can't take them? Well, now that's some BS. It's almost like there's, yeah, it's like impenetrable glass here. And you can't open it. Well, what a tease. But this is the kind of thing that frustrates me. This looks like it was designed for you to go in there and take those things. But then the designer was unaware that you couldn't actually go in the back of this thing. Because there's also a, look at that. There's also a lootable chest in there that you can't get to. Can't reach it. Oh, and somebody's stuck Jingles the moon monkey in the front seat of the car here. I'll take that too. Those are my consolation prizes. Alright, the road is kind of slowly winding its way towards Watoga. We've got to take the long way around, I guess. Alright, I'm getting bored. We're gonna have to be a little more direct.
Members, there is another trouble spot we wish to survey. Any capable men and women should proceed to the designated location. That is all.
Law and order has prevailed.
Alright, I was being quiet there so that I wouldn't speak over the robot. It's just make things confusing.
Welcome to the Watoga Civic Center, the future of events. The Watoga Civic Center welcomes you. The presidential debate happens here. The Civic Center is your home to the future of music. Automatons will blow your mind with sound.
Okay. Alright, I got kind of confused there. Let me turn off these dailies and shit. That will help me figure out where I'm supposed to go. There we go. Alright, not far.
Watoga Emergency Medical Services is here to help. Speak to our friendly automated receptionist for immediate assistance.
Now, I mean, just because I'm riding this elevator doesn't mean that I'm actually supposed to be riding this elevator. The quest markers in Watoga are a little weird.
Welcome back, Deputy. It's that time again.
Yeah, I mean, I
Go
bet
clear out some squatters.
it's going to lead me right back outside. Quest pathing is strange in this game. Oh, jeez, it scared me. Did not realize there were enemies here. Oh, are you kidding me? There we go. I saw the friendly NPC and assumed I was in, like, friendly territory. Okay. I think we go around this way. Liberators are apparently the zombie version of robots. What did I tell you? Going outside. Sorry, for some reason I'm just naturally, the loading screen makes me go quiet. That should be the moment where I talk. I was wondering why, or rather, how close I am to actually finishing Sofia's questline. Again with the bug where the thing doesn't go off. Okay, here we are. The deep sleep routine. Alright. What the hell was that? Is that the tape? Was that the tape?
Babe.
Oh. I don't like this. Is that howling? That was the tape. That was fucking creepy. I have no idea what that means. That is real weird stuff. So the deep sleep routine. Let's listen to that again. Where did it go? Here it is. It's like a whale. It's like a whale song. Is almost what it sounds like. Creepy.
B.
B. And then it says B, and it plays another one. God, when I first heard this, though, it gave me chills. I was not expecting that at all. And, of course, immediately started thinking it was something in the environment. Like, I don't know. Granddaddy Wendigo. Oh, what is this? Maintenance request form. Look, I know you're overworked keeping the on-site automation running smoothly so they can fill these routine repair requests. But you know as well as I do that that damn Mr. Handy can't get down to that ledge with the backup generator. I didn't design the building, but I do print your checks. I've also taken note of your request to expand the maintenance department. If anything, we're in the process of automating more roles, not less. Maybe you should spend less time complaining and more time training a Protectron to climb ladders. Oh man, what a jerk. So yeah, he fell and busted his head open. Poor guy. I guess he's been here since the bombs fell. That sucks. Yeah, there has to be a way to land gracefully with this thing. I think I did it that time. Alright, I am eager to see what Sofia says, and I really don't see a reason to backtrack. So let's just go ahead and go straight back to the camp. And hope that we're not sent right back to Watoga after that, because that would be stupid. But typical. Alright, so whale song as the deep sleep routine could be, I mean, this could be what it is. It could be something that is designed to trigger like hibernation state or a trance state to put them into deep sleep. Now, why that holotape was in a trunk on top of a building in Watoga makes no sense to me at all. It's almost like this stuff has been spread around almost at the Commonwealth, but spread around Appalachia for some other purpose. A sinister purpose, I believe. I think Manuel is up to something, and I think this is part of it. Alright, let's find Sofia. I wonder if we can catch her not in this weird little corner, because, oh, look at that. Sofia. Homie. What's the hour? Oh, while we're here, displays have been reactivated. So I do have, like, I have my Mistress of Mystery display case set back up. We've got the blade here. We've got the, I think that dress is actually the tattered dress. Yeah, I need to test out and see if the Garb of Mysteries will actually fit in there, but I don't know if I have the Garb of Mysteries made right now. I do not. Let's make one, because, I mean, Sofia's sleeping.
They said waking from deep sleep could be disorienting, but...
Well, she was sleeping.
This is unreal.
Initiate scan for fattening.
Let's test that out really quick, and then I'll show you the rest of what I did. Dun, 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 dun. Nope, it's not in there. It might be under light armor. Garb of Mysteries. Oh. Wait. I'll have to go get another one. What happened to my Garb of Mysteries? I probably scrapped it because I was tired of looking at it and not being able to do anything with it, Bethesda. Let's check again.
Error. Dash not.
Definitely not here.
Error.
Okay, well, the tattered dress does display, and I actually feel like the Garb of Mysteries would not, for some reason. But I also put some
Hey. Good to see you
Unstoppables
again.
magazines here for Sofia, and oh, there's an Unstoppables poster up there, but that may have already been there. All right, let's start this conversation from further back, and so that hopefully Manuel doesn't appear right in our faces.
Strange. Doesn't seem to be anything on this holotape at all. But it's definitely labeled as part of the Deep Sleep project.
I heard some stuff.
Let's think about this logically. Either this is actually a high-security tape, or it's mislabeled somehow, right? Let's assume it's real for now. They used to make us listen to these whale song tapes while we were using the deep sleeper pods. So, let's see if we can dig up anything on the pods themselves. Documentation, user manuals, Dr. Bernard's designs, anything really.
What's the deep sleeper pod anyway?
Dr. Bernard designed it to help us sleep for long periods of time and space. It clearly worked. Maybe too well.
I heard something other than whale song on that tape.
I believe you. I don't know why exactly, but I feel like I knew it was more than just relaxing ocean sounds.
Alright, yeah, some kind of programming. I'll look for a link to the deep sleeper pods.
Something just seems unsettling about the whole thing. I'll start to investigate other signals too. I wish that whale song holotape wasn't whatever it is. It would be soothing to listen to that right about now.
It's so weird. This is like an inappropriate time to flirt with Sofia, right? I'm dying to know more about you, Sofia. You're intriguing. I am concerned about your headaches.
They're strange. For a while, I felt like they were non-stop. But I think it's actually a sharp pain followed by a moderate, dull ache. In a way, the cycle of pain is sort of fascinating. I wonder if my brain is thawing. I don't think that was how it worked, but I'm not a medical doctor. Dr. Bernard would have known. He built the sleeping pod.
And he just happens to be wandering around Appalachia. Right. So what did you hear?
Just whale song, repeating. So pleasant. Headache sort of melted away.
I wonder if it was a tape that was intended to cover up or hide the pain. Or for them to associate the pain with something good. Alright. Do you have any questions for me?
This world is so peculiar.
Yeah.
So dangerous. And I'm just amazed at the fact that life continues, you know? So, how did you survive all of this?
Natural fitness. I'm gonna use the perception answer. I scavenged for supplies, equipment, and you name it.
So, the best way to survive is to use your environment to your advantage. Makes perfect sense. Oh, I bet down the road I can figure out a way to find more useful things for you. Scrap, weapons, armor. I can contribute to our survival that way.
That would be awesome. Alright, I'm dying to know more about you, Sofia. You're intriguing. Even though this is an inappropriate time to flirt with you and try to, I don't know, muscle myself out of the friend zone.
Okay. I'm from Chicago. Parents moved there when I was little. After college, I went to the DC area and applied for the astronaut program a couple of times until I was accepted. Oh, my folks were so proud. Other than that, I had a few relationships, nothing serious. I had a pet turtle for most of my life. That was pretty serious. I don't know. That's the high-level overview, anyway. I'm not a weirdo, if that was what you were asking.
See, I mean, what I would have changed this line to is instead of flirt, I'm dying to know more about you, you're intriguing. I would have just had it say romance, because that's what it's for. It's for the romance part of the quest line. And then have it say, tell me more about your life before the war, or tell me more about your life before becoming an astronaut, or something like that. Something, you know, something that you might actually say to somebody if you wanted to know about their background, instead of, like, I feel like that line is for drunk people at a bar, and it's not a very good one.
Warning.
Alright.
Confetti supply. No.
Patently false. Retrieve the patent design. Alright, let's see where this patent design is at. Well, first we need to dump our junk. And now let's see where the patent design is at. Back in Watoga. I'm trying to notice a pattern of like just sending you one place and then sending you right back to the same place. It's honestly a little irritating. We're gonna fast travel because there's no point in walking the same path. And I think we're already an hour into the stream? Yeah. Alright, and it pretty much...
Automated Mining Services welcomes you to the home of industry. Visitors, please see our receptionist. Welcome to AMS, the future of mining. AMS is here for you. Thank you for visiting.
Okay, AMS headquarters. Are they associated with Hornwright and the Motherlode? Definitely associated with the Motherlode. I remember coming here for that quest line. Alright, so open. That's an interesting terminal. Alright, so I went up because I could tell it was above me. And I thought maybe I'd be able to just get up there. Oh. I don't like turrets. Any more in here? I hear one. Reasons I don't like turrets. Sounded like there was one more. Not a fan of turrets. Oh, I can't go anywhere from up there anyways. Odd that there's so much background radiation in this room. Bunch of dead scientists. That's a little disturbing. Let's take some Rad-X. We have to. We'll put our Chinese stealth suit on, but This is, yeah, that's a bit concerning. Oh, the bear must have broken out here. I see, that's the story it's trying to tell me, is the bear killed the scientists. And I believe it. Those bears are, pretty rough customers. So they were doing animal experiments in here. That's not what I expected. Ultrasite, scrap, and subject 43. Naked mole rat, exposure to heated ultrasite standard parameters. Observation, severe mutation inconsistent with advanced doses of radiation. Conclusion, ultrasite contains highly dense radioactive energy. Even turning a small amount even burning a small amount releases enough strength to serve a variety of industrial applications. Recommend green light for all proposed projects. Why is this a handwritten note? Wouldn't that be like a report? Anyway. So they're testing. I don't know if I feel like breaking into that room. What's in there? Nothing. It's just a closet. Doing tests on animals for the purposes of developing, like, I don't know. Yeah, ooh, they were okay. Testing and observing the effects of ultrasite on that bear. I guess the bear mutated and went crazy. Got it. So I don't even have to, after reading that note and seeing the ultrasite like in that slot pointed into the bear's cage. And yeah, they were doing experiments with ultrasite, so perhaps they intended to mine ultrasite. There's a dude back here. He was killed by his own turret, I guess. Alright, so I have to get up a level, and I was hoping that...
Unidentified intruder detected.
Well, you're dead now, so... I think we might use our jetpack to see if we can get up a level. Yep. Oh, these are travel tubes. I didn't even realize that. That's neat. Oops. That's rather sweet. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get up on top of it. Oh. Bypass whatever. I'm sure we'll see whatever stairs we were supposed to use. Okay. Tube technology. Oh. Oh, you died trying to get into the pie. I'm sorry, friend. No, I'm supposed to have freaking good with salt 3 now. And I still have stuff spoiling. That's kind of not cool. Alright, so just need to go to the other side here. I may have bypassed quite a bit of this room by using the jetpack, and that is a-okay with me. Still apparently quite a few robots and turrets to deal with on our way up anyways. This reminds me of the building that they used for the Wastelanders Chinese like secret dudes that were hiding under, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, patent deep sleeper pod. Is that a note? It's not a note. That means I don't get to learn how to build one. It's kind of disappointing. Is there a misc? Huh. Okay, it's just not in my inventory at all. Okay. Alright, well, we're heading back. We've got the... I think this one. Bring it to... Yeah, I can bring it to Commander Daguerre. Alright, Commander. Alright, so... Whale song, possibly mental programming, and experiments on animals using ultrasight. Developed by an automated mining company, which is odd. The sleeper pod's developed by an... Was it a deep space mining mission? Or... maybe not deep space, but like a space mining mission? Or are they somehow trying to automate people? That's probably what it was. We'll find out. Let's dump our scrap here. And talk to Sofia. Again, we want to kind of lure her out of the little alcove. Come on, Sofia. Over here.
Hey. Good to see you again.
Come on, you can do it. Over here. Alright, I'm just gonna talk to her. There we go.
You found something related to the deep sleep mission? Okay, let's see. Suspension of living tissue is right. Not sure about the cyclic energy transfer stuff. I guess that could be anything. Two things jump out at me here, though. Something about sensory data transfers, and the fact that Emerson was the supervisor. What the hell? Okay, here's my plan. I found some old medical data from the USSA stored nearby, and I want you to look for a copy of my records there.
Okay. What do you think the sensory data transfers were about?
I think that's a fine question for Emerson, honestly.
Sensory data transfers. So, I mean, maybe they were trying to automate people. Geez. How often did you have to use the deep sleeper pods?
Maybe 5 or 6 times, I suppose. Every couple months for the 2 years prior to launch, anyway.
I'll go find your records, don't worry.
Something just isn't right here. I'm sort of terrified to see these medical records. I just need to relax for a bit. I got an issue of Tesla Science from a trader who stopped by recently, so, I'll probably dive into that.
Jeez. This flirting just gets cringier and cringier. Yep, so the deep sleeper pod was clearly part of some experiment.
That is not how it was presented to us. It was supposed to maintain our ambient health levels, and that's it. Nothing else. The schematics say the pod was designed to help transfer sensory data. To what end?
Tell me about the schematics that I found.
Dr. Bernard was one of the scientists that I worked with in the USSA. He was an engineer, mostly mechanical. I knew he had developed the sleeping pods for this mission, so that wasn't particularly new information for me. But it looks like there's something about the sleeping pod establishing a sensory link between the user and something else. I don't know what that is. And also, Emerson was the supervisor for this project. So he absolutely does know what this was about. In detail.
You play holotape games, right?
I mean, who doesn't, right? You don't happen to have any, do you? Oh, now that would be a warm blanket on a cold night.
I do have some. Yeah, I'll copy some games to your console.
Ooh, there is nothing quite like curling up with a good game. Oh, this brightens my day.
Let's see. Have you picked up any other robot signals?
Yes. A protectron has been circling the camp. It hasn't approached yet, though, so I'm gonna monitor it for data and then we can go after it. I think it's collecting data about us, so I'm waiting to see who it's sending the data to. If I can.
It's the dude. Sofia, I'm here for you, however you may need me.
Well, right now, I think we need to track down some medical records.
Right. It's
Then
weird for me to be flirting with you right now,
maybe
isn't it?
We can... Oh. I'll keep that in mind, friend.
Okay. That was at least a funny reaction. I'm waiting here for the quest to actually complete itself. Oh, recipe for Mirelurk cake. Something I probably already have. Yep. Now I wanted to go back here and look in my notes and see... Algorithm update. If I missed something. Because I looked earlier. She mentions that stuff as if I should have known what it was. But I really don't. Nothing in here is popping up as like the thing we were just talking about. It was the plans or schematics or patent. Yeah, it's as if it was designed for me to read the patent, but they forgot to put it in your inventory because it's not anywhere. Maybe it was on the quest log and I missed it. I guess it's possible. Okay, go back here. It was called patently. These are all just way out of not order in any order at all. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna be able to read it.
Nothing smells normal anymore.
see where it wants me to go.
Burn him! Burn him! Burn him! It's so lovely to torch Old Man Winter.
Okay. Back to Braxton's Quality Medical Supplies. That is a bit of a journey, so I think we're going to call it for tonight. We're at a good stopping point anyways, and I think we're getting close to the end, so maybe, I'm not really sure how many quests are left, but next week might be the last in our series for Sofia. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, please leave a like and subscribe if you appreciate what I'm doing here. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and that's pretty much it, as Jonicus with a 0, as well as YouTube, which you're already at, but you could be watching on Twitch, in which case go check out the YouTube channel. Alright, y'all. Thanks. Peace.